Hi, this is Kevin Dio from Upscale Audio, and today we're going to talk about things that annoy me greatly. I'm wearing my Buddha shirt, my Tree of Life, and it's got some quote from Buddha on the back. I don't know what the hell it says, but I have to wear this when I'm a little bit annoyed. Why am I annoyed? There is a price increase on Klipsch heritage loudspeakers. That means the stuff that's made in the United States. We had sent out a newsletter that says September 15th, and I was mortified because that's wrong. It's going to be September 1st, 2021. 15% price increase. I don't want you to have to pay any more for your stuff than you have to, because I am absolutely on your side. So please, and remember that there's outages right now. So if you want to get something, just do it. You know, if you don't, that's okay too. But I want to give you a heads up. The other thing I want to talk about is I'm so annoyed because in a recent video, I used to tell people 100-hour break-in, 300-hour break-in. And recently, I told people, I mentioned in a video to let something break in for 500 hours. And it's like, oh my God, Kevin is off the rails and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You know, now these are the same people that will go to their car and look at the speedometer and says, my speedometer says 220 miles an hour, but my car doesn't go that fast. Look, I told people to let them break in 100 hours, right? Especially like with tubes, which have got such a massive change in the first 100 hours. I tell people, let them break in 100 hours. They are going to call up. They're going to go, these tubes are bright. I go, okay, well, how long have they been playing for? 10 hours. All right, great. All right, if I tell people 300 hours, then they're still going to call up and they're going to say they're bright and 10 hours, right? So we decided to go to, I just said 500 hours. Don't take things so literally. Are you kidding me? Do you think this is some kind of a plot? This is what people implied. It's a plot because you can't do that within the 60-day return policy that they have at Upscale Audio. And it's like, are you kidding me? I think I'm a little bit past that, right? I don't even try to get people to spend money here. I mean, for God's sake, there's a couple, there's Josh and what's her name again? Joanne. They just bought a Prima Linen from one of our dealers, and they bought some Spendor A7s. They had a technical question about the amp. We answered it. They were so happy with the way we answered the questions, they wanted to trade the speakers in. So my salesperson said, what do you want me to do? I go, tell them no. Tell them no, they haven't even listened to it yet. They got to they got to position them right. They got to make sure they're using the right speaker taps. They've got to work with the system. Don't go take their money. I mean, and that's what goes on in this business. And that's not what Upscale Audio is about. And so what's the idea with Kevin telling people 500 hours? What do you think he's doing? Running off into the night? What's going to be next after 500 hours? Oh my God, I know what he's going to do. 1 million hours. So look, let me tell you the facts, okay? This is a Klipsch Heresy 4. When this speaker came in, brand new, I had it in the sound room next to a pair of Heresy 3s. I wanted to judge the two speakers. I did a level match because you cannot compare things without it being level matched within a half of a decibel. I did a level matched A-B comparison. This speaker had 24 hours on it, and it ripped my ears off. Now, that's the problem, right? People say, oh, Klipsch speakers, oh, I heard they're really good, but they're bright. They're absolutely not bright. If you listen to a Heresy or a Forte or a Cornwall or a La Scalas, if anything, they have a relaxed top end, but not when they're brand new, because that's the way the compression drivers are. This isn't a matter of it being something that you can measure. This is not a matter of bass response either. The top end, the tweeter absolutely changes, and that's why Klipsch tells you to let them break in, right? So I'm going to listen to some goofball on the YouTube chat about this stuff, quack, quack, quack. You don't know what you're talking about. You know why you don't know? Because you are not able to compare something that's broken in to one that is not level matched, and I do, and I've done it for over 43 years, and I know what I'm talking about. And I don't have a dog in this hunt. I'm trying to help people out and keep them from just jumping from one thing to another. I'm on your side. I mean, for crying out loud. Same thing with Focal. I have been to the Focal factory. I have talked to the engineers and seen how they make the beryllium domes and the idea of them using the pour-on suspension, which is so magical. However, that tweeter, when it's brand new, it is tight as a drum, and you have to give it time. And anybody here that owns Focal knows that. But the people who go, well, I'm an electrical engineer, I don't care. My store manager, Ash, is an electrical engineer, and he will tell you that his Focals had a long break-in. And by the way, he worked with like satellite and communications, so he knows more than you do, right? And who gives a shit anyway? I'm trying to get people to use their stuff and not start throwing away mine. Now, what about the break-in of amplifiers? That's the same thing. I have something that you don't have. The ability to take a product that is broken in and compare it to one that is brand new, level matched. And we have done that. And it's not just the brands. And some products don't even exhibit it nearly as much, right? Not nearly as much. And people go, yeah, but it measures the same. It can't sound different. Okay, Mr. Engineer, Mr. Electrical Engineer Hotshot, if you believe that in your heart of hearts, then you will go to Amazon and you will buy one of those mono-pre amplifiers that's 200 watts per channel for $200. A digital switching amp, 200 watts per channel, because that amp will bench 200 watts. It'll give you full bandwidth, full power, low distortion. If you believe what you say, go buy that. And don't even come to my channel. It's ridiculous. Go relax with your equipment. Go let it, when you get an amplifier, turn it on, leave it on for a month. Let it get into its groove. With Prima Luna products, I would say it's like 2 weeks. If I had a brand new Prima Luna, turn it on, leave it running 2 weeks, and just enjoy the ride. That's what all this about. I mean, I'm not into this idea of trying to slog stuff out of here, right? That's not what I've been about. And the thing is, I'm at a different place in my life now. I'm in a place in my life where I can take shit apart and listen to different things and have fun. I've worked hard at this business for a long time. Upscale Audio has been in business for over 25 years. I've worked hard. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to have fun, and I want to play with stuff, and I want to tell you about it. So go to our website, talk to my non-commissioned salespeople. Look, at Upscale Audio, we're going to treat your system like it's ours. Thank you.